Yes, sir. What up, which my boy? We in here. We in here. Man, not much, bro. On this way to this work site. What? Nah. Damn. Damn. I think he had to. I feel that. He said it was on top step. Yeah, girl. I gotta remember to do this little bullet knox thing because I don't really be trading on the bullet knox because of the ninja trader. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get used to the ninja trader and everything. So no, I haven't counted that. I literally just remembered about it. Just us talking about prop herbs. So, so what you looking at, bro? My on NQ. Yeah, see, I think NQ is going short as well. Daily. See, yeah, yeah, we looking at the same thing. Hey fam, on this bullet knock, so I hit cancel or terminate. It sound like it. Yeah. See, I got in on a short last night, so I'm still in on a short. I'm in on a little pullback right now. Getting in from this uh 4 hour fair value gap that it came in. You know what I'm saying? This encroachment area. You know what I'm saying? Because around there is also a 618 for the downside if it was to continue a downside. Yeah, I mean, on a low pullback right now. I'm really looking at it to take out this higher on this 4 hours. I'm really honestly looking at this daily range that it has down here. It's quite a bit of ways, but things continue to respect there. Quite a bit of ways. Yeah, from London session. 7, on a little pullback right now, though. So stay within the structure of this 4 hours. Still like a lower high for this 4 hours. I mean, that's if it wants to do it. This is market, so just getting in with the signs from last night. I mean, it's been respecting all night. It's just been pretty slow. Right? I thought we was gonna get a little push during pre-New York, but we didn't get that. So now I'm still in it. Been crossing over to New York session. So around the 73, right, 18. I got in on the pullback of that hourly closure off that fair value gap per hour. Yeah, and then I waited for the pullback and got in from there. And it's honestly, it's been respecting all time till pre New York. Pre New York actually pushed this motherfucker top side. Yeah, that's what that vibe too. It's hard right now, but to be honest, bro, I don't really like when my trades overlap sessions anyway. I mean, like I said, I was in this London session. I was pushing in a little bit profit, but it seemed to turn around during pre New York. So whenever my trades have to push into New York session, like the chances of it is slim. You know what I'm saying? But I just keep my stop loss and my take profit the same. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got it out the structure, so if it does come and hit me, then it completely went out its own. So yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't like this movement from pre New York. So they're trying to get bullish. Yeah, yeah. My stop loss is clear from this fair value gap and this reversal zone. So if it was to hit it, it would literally be going south. But I usually like whenever my trades play out in the London session. You know what I'm saying? So then I don't have to deal with news. I don't have to deal with anybody tweet that. I got to deal with, what I'm saying? None of that. It's just basically a lot more technicals during London session than it is with New York session. You got a lot more fundamental analysis that apply with it as well. You know what I mean? So, so, uh, when my trades usually have to overlap from London to New York, I kind of knock off a 30% chance of it supposed to do what it's supposed to do just from there. Now, there's been times that it still went the way it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a little bit more than none. You know, overlapping ain't all too good. But as long as I got my stops in the perimeters, it needs to be. If it goes south, it just goes south. Come back tonight with again. Oil, it looks like it's actually going to drop too. It's around the zone. It's actually at its 618 pullback as well into a 4 hour fair value gap as well. Got rejected its encroachment on the 4 hour with a double top. So, I mean, it has potential as well, but things is looking like it don't really want to respect. Oh no, oil. Never mind. Oil died. Yeah, yeah, that would have been a good. Yeah, and I seen this morning, and I would have got in it, but I was already in queue. You know what I mean? And I really just like taking one trade setup at a time because my mind can't take all that extra monitoring after the monitoring when everything is doing. And then if they both pulling back at the same time, then I'm gonna be like, gosh, you know what I mean? So I just usually just stick with one setup at a time. And I've definitely seen that it was dropping. I even put a little play marker, a play setup on it, and it definitely been up pretty good actually. But it is what it is because I mean it's the same setup that I'm taking on. You know what I'm saying? Just some of them play out, some of them don't. Keep my risk balance. But we got this little open here in 10 minutes. I've been peeping the open really ain't been having no much momentum like it used to. Cause I ain't been trading New York for bro. For any months. Bro, it's just been going crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just now getting out of my little downfall, bro, because it's like what was it? We're in April. Yeah. Um, I would say from January through March was a little rocky spot, bro. And I don't know if just because the market structure, but I mean, nothing was respecting nothing on my end. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you guys doing over there, but yeah, I'm market structure is just now getting back into my favor. You know what I'm saying? I just have to stick it out. Bro, and that's really what it was, bro, because like even the setups that did play out didn't fully play out. You know what I'm saying? It would only play out halfway. So I'd be like, damn, I would damn near have to scalp it. But if I did that, then my risk reward would be like a 1 to 0.5 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't even be worth it. I'm risking 500 to make 250. You know what I mean? Like that's you know what I mean? But that's what the market was looking like. But I couldn't shorten my stop loss because like the structure is the structure, so I had to put it back behind where liquidity would be. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it was tapping my head, Ken folk. Yeah, on which one? Okay. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. Nah, for real, I believe it. Yeah, Yeah, man, this market stuff, it's been crazy. The terrorists been crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's been throwing off the market crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's been going crazy. Gold, I'm so tempted just to buy gold wherever the hell gold is. You know what I'm saying? And just say, fuck it. You know what I mean? But like, as soon as I buy gold, I know that's when it's going to die more than it's did since 1900. As soon as I buy it. But gold has just been skyrocketing. Uh, That's the only safe haven for people right now is gold. They said, I don't know what the hell going on with these terrorists, but I'm buying gold. It's going crazy. Man, I haven't even touched gold in a minute. I mean, I'd buy it if it came back down to an imbalance or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it hasn't been coming back down. You know what I'm saying? It'll have a little slight little 382 pullback or something, even if that, and then just keep skyrocketing. So I just been leaving gold alone. I just been in oil, NQ, and YM. But then NQ and YM's been kind of tweaking lately too. You know what I mean? So I really just been trading a little bit of oil, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the
Hey,
word?
hey, what up
What
with
we
you, hey?
what's good? What we looking like? What we looking like?
Man, down in a little pit right now.
Mm,
It may close out early, to be honest, depending on how this open look.
yeah. It looks
I
like we
like it.
pushing.
I like the for this 4 hour candle.
Yeah, we
Well,
pushing. Overnight was looking kind of crazy. Just a push.
yeah.
Yeah, this market is definitely looking like they're trying to push up, but they can at any given moment go back down and go back down to yesterday's close. So oh, always a chance. Hmm. Yeah, this everything's on the table in this market. So whatever happens, happens. I'm just ready.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
ready with the
telling bro.
risk.
Yeah, I was telling bro, I'm really just in this trade from London session. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really sure depending on what this open look like, shoot, I close about this.
You want to trade from the London?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. It's been respecting all London. Yeah, I mean it really wasn't having no momentum, but it was
Hmm.
respecting. But I was in traffic for a little bit until pre New York. Then that's whenever it started getting this little push.
You long or you short?
Short.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
When did you enter the short?
Um, Probably around what 12,
Oh, like
12
midnight.
months. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was respecting this little 4 hour fair value gap in the 618 little pullback. It's underneath this reversal zone right now. Like it's still all in structure. It's just the candles is looking ugly. And I honestly don't like when the candles start looking ugly. Yeah, I mean, but I also
Hmm.
don't like whenever my trades have to overlap into New York session anyway.
Yep.
But we don't just hold it out. Risk isn't set. Or
Yep.
isn't set. The oil trade would have been a bust.
All we can control is the risk. Can't control
Uh,
the outcome.
yeah, nah, facts. I ain't gonna lie though. Oil be acting right.
Yeah,
Oil, yeah,
that's, that's one of my
oil and me be
babies.
having. Yeah, bro. I fucks with oil. Hey, 1 second, fam. Let me hit y'all back.
Hmm. Yeah, I was ICT posted something, and he was like, I guess he took a short from a level, and it was coming down to liquidity. He had a couple of liquidity levels marked off. He had one liquidity marked off, and then he had a much lower liquidity marked off. And the market looked like it was going to end up going down to the lower liquidity, and then it ended up reversing. And I think he posted something like, he said, for all you folks that are always trying to hold down to like the furthest TP or something, don't try to do that just because you see people on social media trying to get like a 10-to-1 risk reward to risk and all that type of stuff. He said you got to take partial sometimes, and sometimes you just got to take profit. Like people be trying to force these risk to rewards and whatnot, and then and I was like, damn, I was like, yo, I've been saying that. I've been saying so. Look, now you're gonna hear a lot of people say that now, just because ICT just said it. So, but yeah, that's what uh that's what he said. That people are always trying to get the uh hold on, let me see if I can find it. Uh, where is it? Oh, he said, how many times did this happen to you? You set a target, framed it on the basis of whatever you believe social media would find impressive, and didn't take a partial at a logical level, demanding the original R multiple to yield itself or nothing. Like, anyway, let's go. Market's open. Let's get it. Let's get it. Time to work. Time to work. ES 50, 5250, potential resistance and uh, London high support resistance. Okay. Looks like the market may want to do a little dumpy dump. Let's see what we're talking about.
Order filled.
I ain't gonna lie. If it do want to close out on this hour underneath this imbalance under this 74, then it does double bottom or double top again, and it still respects the structure. So this motherfucker still probably push down, but it has to close up underneath that zone though, or else that motherfucker just inverted it and could still push topside.
Mm-hmm. See what's going on. Let the market let the market flush out the folks that are trying to do something. I'm not touching this for the first couple minutes.
Hey, but I'm gonna have to holler with y'all boys, man. My phone gonna die quick on this Zoom, and I'm gonna be up at this job site all day.
All right, cool. All right, bro.
All right, man. Yep.
Stop filled.
Damn, they got you. Damn. The boy said, market open, order filled. and we're gonna see what they talking about. So, no. It's been 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Okay.
Taking any trades yet? Man.
No trades yet for me. None. They just holding up here at this. They're holding up here between the high, that 9:30 open and the 8:30 open, holding that range between 152 and 100. So we got to break out of this first before I touch anything. So now we just wait. Patience. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Order filled. Stub filled.
Don't tell me you took the same trade. Don't tell me you took that same trade again. That short. Damn. This guy. Oh my god. Uh, that's all good. They're holding that 23.6 support. Looking like. Yeah. All right, now I'm back sitting down. Okay. Okay, looking like now we want to potentially do some things.
Order submitted.
Mhm.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, here we go. All right. Oh. Oh my God, man. Let's see. Oh, I gotta put more WD-40 on this thing. Yeah, there we go. Rip. There we go. Hmm.
Order filled. Order filled.
Big bus. Or let me say, little bus. Yeah. I gotta, man, this, I'm gonna send some pictures of how my charts look. Clean. Clean. Bro, I love a clean chart. Yeah, I'm just letting some things cook up. Very close. Yeah. How everybody doing so far? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Let's go. Oh, you just activated on the PA? Let's go. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think the add-ons now. Now I think there's no more add-ons now. So now it's just a normal 50% off all accounts. So yes, sir. Let's go.
Want to talk
Market.
about that top one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yes,
had to pay for
sir.
those add-ons, huh?
No.
I did. I had to pay for it.
Yeah, I did too. Like $15 or something like that.
Hell no, mine was like 50.
Well, I forgot which add-ons. I think I only forgot what the add-ons were, but
So I
Uh,
think
the
what it was
payout,
is if you do the Discord code, I believe that's what I was reading.
yeah, it was a 2 day. It was like an Easter special, guys.
Yeah,
mm,
it was a 2-day special. If you put the code Discord, you get the add-on for free, and that ended last night.
It was the instant payout was added on for free.
I used
Yeah,
that. I used that Discord thing.
Yeah, as long
yeah,
as
so
you're
did I.
So yeah,
But
you'll get the instant payout. I think it should be assigned by Tuesday, is what they were saying. If it's not on there
yeah,
yet, but
I
exactly.
clicked the
you
add-on.
still got to make your buffer.
Yeah, the the point was to not pay for the add-on. You would get it. It would be added onto your account today. Like if you got it before last night at midnight, and you did not pay for the add-on and you still use the code Discord, they would add it on. They would put the add-on to your account today for free. Those are that's what the directions were.
Damn, I ain't read none of that.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know where that was at. I just went and I bought it, and then I seen the
I said
add-ons,
it
and
in
I was
the
like,
I
I
said
said,
it in the
fuck it,
chat.
I said, oh, fuck it. Cause I was like,
Yeah.
I remember I asked you or Sergio, like, what is that? What is that? And then you were like, oh, it's that too. Get paid anytime. I'm like, man, I'm finna get it.
Yeah. No, but I think we said I think we were saying in the chat that using using the code Discord gets you the add-ons.
Mm.
But it's all good. Yeah. And then I also talked to the Mike posted the screenshot. Yep. And then I know I also spoke to some people. So, but all good.
No,
I think you can probably get them to refund that back to you.
okay, man. As
To
long
be
as
honest.
we get that paid, I mean, probably make that back and more.
Yeah.
It'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be all right. I'm digging this new computer though. It's faster. Where can I get that? In the micro center, huh? You said?
The RAM chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get the RAM. You can go from Amazon too. I mean, anywhere,
Ain't
bro.
And just install them and it's good?
Yeah. That's exactly what I did. Because when I got my computer, I was not digging it. I was not.
Got you.
And so when I got my computer, it was only like 16 gigs. Then I had that for a while, upgraded to 32. Had that for a while, upgraded to 64. And now I'm seeing I need more than 64.
Order filled. Order
Oh yeah,
filled.
Mike did post that. It says code Discord and you get anytime add-on for free. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And my guy Strong Trader posted it too. I was talking to him the other day.
Where you linked up with these people, Lou? You see, you got these people on X or Discord or
yeah, Discord, like DMs, yeah, DM, X, Instagram, yeah, because a lot of these people a lot of these people also know my mentor, so
got you.
Not that he has mentored them, but he has spoken to them, and then my mentor told me, yeah, just networking and shit.
All the same circles, yep.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone knows everyone, to be honest. So
maybe how long you been in this trading, Lou?
I've been taking it seriously since like 2019, 2020.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But then I put my first trade on. I couldn't even. I was trying to find. We had this conversation the other day, and I was trying to find my brokerage statement from E-Trade back in like 2014 or something. But it's been like, I think they only hold like records for like 7 years or something. But I think I put my first trade on in, let me see, 2013 or 2014. And I was like trading on my phone and doing some dumb shit and getting clapped, putting more money in. I was just buying like penny stocks and shit. That's what I remember. But then I got real serious in like 2018, 2019. Because when I was in school, there was some dudes trading options. And so I got introduced to ops. So first I always had stock. I still have stocks, always had stocks. But then I never really understood options. So these dudes explained options to me. Then I started dabbling into options. And then it kind of then I got introduced to futures a couple years after that. I don't know. It's just, you know how it goes. Everyone goes through their cycles and you trade in this, you trade in that, you trade in this, you trade in that. Yeah.
Wow.
Then I opened up a live brokerage account with NinjaTrader and lost a lot.
Yes, sir.
And then I've been able to refund it with payouts and just steady, just growing it. So, yeah, man, that's the story. I think everyone has a pretty similar story, especially if you've been in the game for like 8+ years.
Yeah, fucking options. Shit claps.
Yeah.
If you ain't got a lot of capital or you ain't swing trading, options, it's not for you.
Nope. I learned that the hard way.
Oh man, I went from, I had the AMC and all that shit stocks, GameStop stocks, banked on that. Started options, got clapped on that. Then I got what was it, Dogecoin and all this other shit. Won on that. Then I went to Forex, got clapped on that.
on options, all that's options.
Nah, options was
okay.
Like, after options was Forex.
Okay, I got
no crypto then Forex.
That's
Forex
like the
foreign currencies. Yeah.
Is it day trading?
Yeah, the same as futures.
Okay.
Traded 23 hours a day.
I got you.
I mean, you can day trade things or you can hold them. So day trading is a choice.
Yeah,
Right.
futures you can't hold, but forex you can actually swing futures for as long as you want, as long as you have the money in your account for the spread
As long
overnight.
as you got that margin, as long as you can meet the margin requirements, which is crazy. Overnight margin requirement, crazy.
Yeah, up 2,000 at close, it'll show you're down 1,000. And 34 spread at close. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, options is, bro. If you ain't got a lot of money to quick scalp that or swing it, you get smoked.
Yeah, I know some people that they trade heavy positions, and
like, take 10%. Boom, done.
Take 10%. I'm out.
You know what's funny?
The funny thing,
that's how,
bro.
Yeah, that's how these option traders are doing, bro. That's how these guys
100 contracts
in
at a
this
time.
Discord. Yeah, taking 10 cents.
Yep. And
that's
the thing
wild.
too is like the thing about options that I like. I know Greeks. The Greeks are part of the game, but that's the one thing I don't like. Like even on a day where the market is down, you can buy some puts that are maybe in the money, maybe a little bit out the money. You can hold it. The actual market can be going down, and you could still lose on your option because of whatever other Greek, which is dumb. I just don't like that.
Yo, I swear, I got like the bottom of the market one time, and I got a call, or I thought I had the bottom, got a call, and it was going down, and I was making money. I was making money on it going against me, and then it turned, and I lost money as it went in my direction, bro. So, I'm not playing. Like my dad does the options, and I mean I've dabbled. Like I made sure I was in a call, not a put. But yeah, bro, them Greeks, it just messed up the value of that trade entirely. So like I say, it was going down. I was making money, and I anticipated a turn. I was like, oh, I'm about to bank, and then it turned and it started to like decay or lose value or something. Even though it was going in my direction, it wasn't in the money, but it was going in my direction, and it was just it was stupid. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. It's too complicated. Yeah, I started to hit up ChatGPT to help me understand the Greeks and all. And I mean, I generally understand it, but like that all gets calculated real time. Like it's always dynamic, always updating. Like it's not static from the time you enter. And then anyway, I don't know. It's just too much.
But see, and that's why I like futures, because it's static. Like there's no other variables to really to worry about. So that's
my downfall was I discovered SPX.
What did you say?
When I discovered the SPX instead of SPY.
Oh yeah.
The SPX futures. Oh my god. Now that I'm up where I'm at now and I learned the ICT and all that good shit, I was like, I could go back to futures. I could do it.
Like, what's so crazy too? Like when AMC and GameStop and all that stuff happened, and like BlackBerry and Nokia and all when things was running, and Bed Bath and Beyond, I felt like, man, I'm not touching them shits. Like I'm above that. Like I'm not. And now that I look back, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I should have just put an algo on that shit, man, and just. But it's cool. It is all good. But I really was thinking like, yo, those are just for like the degenerate gamblers, and they ain't doing nothing. But then obviously there was people that made a lot of money. So that was the most stupid thought I had, to think that I should not be participating in that when hedge funds were participating in that. Obviously better traders than us. Like, come on. That was stupid. But I learned my lesson. If you're gonna dibble and dabble into anything, all you need to do is just control your risk, and you can do it. So, like I know a chick that made like $65K off GameStop or AMC or something like that. Chilling. Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh. Oh. And please tell me he sold. Okay. Crazy. Insanity, bro. That's insanity. Good shit. Good shit for them. I'm happy to hear it. That's fire. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
You
Yeah,
ever
man. That's always good.
I'll briefly just tell you like my little intro and dealing with some of these discords, bro, and just curious if y'all have experienced this. It's hella funny to me, but anyway, I got in this Discord. My dad started dabbling in day trading. Told me to get in this Discord. I got in this Discord, started following this one dude and his mentor or whatever. But like it turned out that this mentor type dude was only paper trading and was not actually trading. So like,
Damn.
I'm sure y'all have seen it in these discords. Everybody's like, oh, I made so much and show their P&L, blah, blah, blah. This dude would always say he was making money, but like he actually never executed them trades, man. Like
damn.
he would just speak, I guess, real vague about, what he was seeing on the charts and all this and that. But I don't know, dude turned out to be like a fraud, and that's not the first time. And then I got out of that Discord primarily just because they were real simplistic. They had like one setup, and it didn't really make sense to me. They were calling them order blocks, and I was seeing stuff online that was describing order blocks a different way, and just I was like, yeah, I'm a diversify here. But then I'd see it in other places too. So like, is that just like, have y'all come across that dudes that are supposedly putting on but they're only paper trading? Like I've heard that even that dude like ICT or whatever, one of them bigger guys, like he puts out these strats or whatever, but like he's actually not a day trader. And I don't know if it's like I've heard it's like psychological, like they I guess they can read the charts right. They come up with these strats, but like just having the balls to enter a trade and put something on the line and knowing when to take profits, like that's where they don't got it or something. Y'all come across that?
Well, what I'll say is I'll say two things. With the whole ICT, I understand the concepts, but in terms of I've heard people say he can't trade, and they say ICT stands for I can't trade, and I've heard all that. But then I also see him showing his live charts where with the green dot on TradingView, and it's like real money, and he's making money. But then I've also seen that he blew up his what you call it? There's a trading competition. I'm blanking on the name of that trading competition, but he had an account with. Hold on, let me just look it up real quick. He had an account with let me see. It was the World Trading Cup or whatever it was. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, there was like some World Trading Cup thing that he was a part of that he ended up not doing well in. And people were talking about that. I think he put up 10K and he lost it, and he said he lost it on purpose or some shit. So people were trying to kind of coming at him about that. But then I also have seen I've seen him trade well. You know what I mean? So I've seen him call levels, and the market goes right there and reverses and whatnot. So yeah, that's one thing. But then the second thing, me personally, have I ever like fully engaged with someone that was like kind of fraudulent? Thank God, no. Like I remember I was in two groups. Well, I'm still in one group now. But the first group I was in, I put up a lot of money for the mentorship, and my psychology wasn't right. So I just never followed the rules, and I just had like a psychological barrier for myself. And this is like this is a long time ago. And the mentors were right. They were always doing their thing. They were really good traders. I can personally say that I just never followed the system the way I was supposed to, and I never managed risk. And so like that, it just didn't work out well for me. Okay, this shit should be trailing now. It just never really worked out the way I wanted it to, because I didn't follow the rules and I didn't work on my psychology. But what I'll say is, damn, shit. Okay, all right. The trail's okay. So now, when I was in that group, they were teaching us strategies. There was a couple strategies they used, but it was really using the tape. There were tape readers, looking at the level 2, level 3, level 4, looking at book map, looking at big iceberg orders, looking at like support resistance levels, when you should get in, when you should get out. And I kind of followed it, but when it was time to take the loss, I didn't take the loss. I always like averaged in, doubled down. So that was kind of my fault. So can I say that they were fraudulent? No. Did I do well in that group? No. But that was my doing. But I actually tap into their YouTube sometimes and into their trading room, and I see them all doing well, and they're all doing the same thing, and it works. And they show like, they got their you can see like their P&L, and they're for real. These dudes is for real.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
you just got, at the end of the day, like as Richard Dennis from the Turtle Trader said, he can put his strategy on the front page of the New York Times and tell you exactly what to do. And 99% of people will still get clapped, because at the end of the day, this thing is so psychological.
Yeah, it's discipline, man. It's discipline and not chasing, and only getting in at supreme setups.
If you guys are still in this trade, just a heads up, we're probably hitting towards that new week opening gap.
Yeah, I'm trailing.
We're getting close to it.
Yeah. Yeah. So. But yeah, that's my experience with it. Oh, yeah, it's getting aggressive. Okay.
I've been a part of two groups where like the guy that was heading it up turned out to be not executing the trades as he pretended to be, or maybe he was doing it but paper only, never really made no earnings. Which, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I learned from the dudes, kind of like with the ICT situation, as I understand it. It's like he could read the charts. It's just his own psychological part of it, staying in trades, and that, some people can't do it, man. Sucks watching your account go down $300 and not bailing. So anyway.
Yeah, it's all a psychological game, because at the end of the day, trading, the concepts that are involved in trading literally go against human psychology. The human brain wants certainty, and they want security, while trading is a bunch of uncertainty and no security. So that's just literally how it goes.
This book that I listened to, as I was trying to just get familiar with day trading, it was talking about that aspect of it, and that's why, even though there's so much algo activity in the markets, you hear market makers and all that, and I believe it at this point, but that's that's why there's always going to be money to be made in the market because there's that human element.
Yep.
So
for sure.
Which that brings up a whole nother topic. But I'll save that for another day. Been talking. Yeah, y'all think we're going to close this gap? That's what it looks like.
I mean, I think they're gonna do what they. I don't know. We're gonna see. Me, I'm the type of guy. You ask me where the market going. I don't know where they going. I just know that I'm in a trade. I control risk, and I'm trailing.
Yeah,
That's all I can tell you. I'm trailing.
I got a level right at this gap, and there's some EMAs, some larger EMAs.
Mm-hmm. Because a lot of times too, this is my last thing I'll say too is I know with the markets, right? Once people, the issue with a lot of traders is that they have a strategy, and when they do a back test, everything's good in the back test. So then when they go to implement the strategy in the live market and it takes a loss, there's a certain feeling of betrayal. And that betrayal can be a bitch. And what it does is it can make you want to fight the market. Whereas like all you need to do is follow the plan. Like there's always going to be a random distribution of wins and losses, right? All your edge does, if it statistically does work out, it just puts you in a better place. That's it. That's all it is. Because at the end of the day, like we can say liquidity here, we can say this and that, whatever. At the end of the day, anybody in the market, any big player in the market can come in and put a big ass order in and prevent all of that shit from happening. So that's why for me, all I can do is manage my risk. I can use my model the way I want. And I mean, that's about it. Like I can't do nothing else. Like I know other people, especially in this group, I know we have some really good traders in this group, and they call out levels and they work. But at the end of the day, those are all like just statistical edges and probabilities. Those are all probabilities. There's nothing certain, which I'm sure everyone already knows that. But I'm just saying it for myself too. I like to say things to myself just to reiterate to myself that even though I'm doing well, it can all be snatched away from me like very quickly. So main thing I can do, keep my risk down and chill out with the euphoria.
Yes,
because that's what happens. A lot of people, they're doing well. They catch that euphoria. Most times, my last thing I'm gonna say, because I got a quote from the greatest futures trader of all time, Paul Tudor Jones. I'm gonna read this quote out. I heard this quote and I have to write it down because it was just too much. Where is this shit at? He said, "I'm more scared now." This is from Paul. This is a quote from way back in the day. He said, "I'm more scared now than I was at any point since I began trading because I recognize how ephemeral success can be in this business. I know that to be successful, you got to be frightened. My biggest hits have always come after I had a great period and I started to think that I know something." Greatest futures trader of all time, Paul Tudor Jones, said that. So if this guy can say that, and if that's how he feels, then I know for me, like I ain't shit. And I always say I'm not smart. I'm not smart, man. All I can do is control risk and not do dumb shit. And that's it. That's it for me, man.
You have to send some recos in the chat. Some stuff you've listened to.
Yeah.
Order filled.
It goes for anybody too, man. If y'all come across some good stuff. The only thing I've read is just like how to day trade
Order
for
filled.
beginners, or how can I make a living day trading, or whatever. But like the only thing I really got out of it was the intro. The intro was my introduction to that book was pretty nice, but everything after that, it was kind of like strats and various things that I tried a couple of them, but I was like, eh. But in the intro, he was talking just generally and the psychology and all that.
I say honestly, the best thing to do, like if I could start over, number one, I would start with props because I wouldn't have lost as much money as I did in the beginning. And then number two, I would just have screen time. And I know it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult for people to get that screen time because like life, people who just have life, people, kids, work, all this stuff. But I would just say just being in the market, that's where you're gonna learn the most. And just putting on risk, like putting on actual risk, because it's all about it's really all about them emotions and how do you handle yourself when you put on a trade, you lined up everything right, all your levels are good, you get on the trade, and the market starts to move towards your stop loss. Instantly, what are you gonna do? If you said there's a spot in the market that your stop loss should be at, and now it's heading towards that spot, but it didn't get there yet, what are you going to do? Are you going to add size? Are you going to move your stop? Or are you going to stay disciplined the way you're supposed to?
But, no doubt. Yeah, I've got a buddy, I'm getting into it, and I told him, hey, man, just get one account. Like I started with the props, but I went crazy, with Apex. You can have 20 accounts. I was blowing 10, 20 accounts at a time, bro. Like with these 90% offs, I was like, oh, it's nothing. And then it adds up. But anyway, was telling him like, dude, just get one account and just play around in the sim for like 2 months, man. Like, take a trade here and there if you want, if it's like a good setup, but yeah, go crazy on the sim, man. Try out a bunch of different things, draw lines, set levels, pay attention to the different time frames and the movement. Yeah, I mean, that's really all I'm doing is trading like price action, market structure, levels, trends, combination thereof. And anyway, it's kind of what pissed me off about that email I got from this one prop firm, man. It's like, anyhow, I'm still working through that with these guys, talking about a broad trading strategy, a broader trading strategy, but yet they're like got all these rules and limitations on that affect certain trading strategies of mine. Anyway,
yeah, that's how it goes. It's got to navigate through them things.
Yeah. I guess I'll just execute, on certain time frames, stay within the rules if I can get them defined better. I'm gonna go silent, man. I've been talking and I'm listening for setups.
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, sometime today we should get to this fair value gap. My next order block is like 343. Left on the 15-minute. That'd be my next one. Because that's kind of what sent us down on Sunday morning. That's kind of what sent us down.
Yep. But I tell you right now, I was not playing with that $300 solid dollar. No, sir. No, sir. I got out and they went 5 points and dropped. I'm out. I'm out of there. No. No, sir. Not me. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get it. Yeah, my chart's a lot. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my computer. Hmm. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. 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 Let's go. Hold on. Let me see. Let me look at my task manager. Oh, that's not cool. Yeah. Yeah. More RAM and a better CPU on the way. Gotta do that. Okay. Where is the? Oh yeah, this chart is the one we wanted. Okay. So we got previous days high. I think Sergio, you had it on your chart too at 383.50. So I know. I feel like they're going. I feel like that's a potential area to go to. But we will see. We'll see. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Wait. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, okay. I got it. Shit. I have it starting at 9:45. No. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh. All right, all right. That was my fault. Okay. So, Joe, how you doing over there, bro? Chilling, chilling. Mm. Yeah. Yo, in this industry, are people really getting played? Because I feel bad for people who are like I didn't know that was so prevalent. Like people getting like fake mentors and shit. Mamba FX. Mm-hmm. Like lights can do with tats and whatnot. Mm-hmm. 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 Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, that ain't right. That's not right. Yeah, I didn't know it's like that. Hmm.
Order
I know where to go
filled.
now.
Order submitted.
Yeah, this shit just slow as hell, huh? For now.
It is slow, yo.
I got a piece of knowledge for you guys. You know how we see areas of quote unquote chop. So usually those areas of chop, if you go look either a bit back or a higher time frame, usually we chop around areas of liquidity.
Of course.
So we did sweep a little bit of liquidity around this 257 area. We've kind of been chopping up and down through it about a 50-point range. Yeah, anytime you see that's an area of high
Orders
interest.
getting filled. Yep.
Yeah, high interest is usually chop areas. It seems like there's no volume in now, but real key, it's just a very solid area. Yeah, anytime you see it, go to a higher time frame and look for something we just swept. Either order block we just broke or whatever the case may be.
And I guarantee you, there's right now there's people getting chopped the fuck up, blowing up their accounts, and then there's some people that's buying that they found, because at the end of the day, anybody can read a chart a different way. So there's someone right now buying support that they consider support and selling resistance, buying support, selling resistance, buying support. So
exactly.
Yep. Yeah, good take, Mike.
As we say that, we go into the play.
Melted.
Right.
Yeah, it's chopping sell.
He said, "Let me
Order
get some
filled.
of that."
Target filled.
I like that.
He said, "Let me get all of that."
It's probably gonna feel that imbalance, right? That's a good little area. I'd probably move it up a little bit, but
yep.
I'd probably have it. I'd probably have it at either the imbalance fill at 223 or the order block at 221. That's way too high. Whoa. And we inverse that 1 minute fair value gap right there at
Stop
280.
filled.
Hey, you're getting some volumes to these candles. You stopped out. Oh. You just all I did is try to get that liquidity. Oh no, we didn't even sweep that. No, we're just digging around now.
Buenos días, este mensaje es para Yolanda Sánchez en referencia.
Bang. Okay. Man, what a session. What a session. Mm-hmm. Now I'm about to start cooking some breakfast. I don't know yet. I gotta open the fridge and see. Let's see. I think probably some eggs, some regeneratively raised bacon, no sugar added, uncured, all that, no nitrates, all that. You know, they say pigs are like the nastiest animal, but that's not necessarily the case. They're actually very smart. It's just the situations they're put in. So when I say, oh, they eat their shit. Nah, well, if they're in a regeneratively, if they're in a regenerative farm, and not the case. Like they take care of the soil and everything is like high quality. A little bit more expensive, but I feel better doing that. So yeah. My day is looking. I'm not doing nothing today. I'm just chilling. Hell yeah. I'm always down, trying to get better. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Mark still up?
Yo, I'm down.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the market, but I still got I got about 30 more minutes to be on the chart real quick. I took
Bruh,
a
that's
short.
the way
I'm
to
green
do
for
it.
the day, but I want to eat a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good thing too. I love it. Hell yeah. I'm talking about. Hey, and I mean, for all of us, bro, it really, we really shouldn't be. I mean, let me not say shouldn't. It's probably best to not be in the market so long. Like, it's kind of,
Right.
to me, it's kind of pointless. Like
Yeah.
like that's like having a job. Like, bro. I'm just trying to get some bread and get out.
Yeah.
That's all I need, bro. I don't need the full move. Give me a little bit of that.
Then just give me all that, and that's
Give
it.
me all that, and I'm gone. So yeah, bro. And it seems like that's how we all have been, which is fire. Let's go. That's what I'm saying.
I'm definitely getting the counts a little bit. The bull knot.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. I want to
Yeah.
squeeze this one, and then from this one probably get some out of there, and then probably purchase some of them later down the line. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking. We were talking about it. We were talking about it yesterday. I saw you posted it at midnight. We was talking about it at like 6 or 7, like a couple hours before. Yes, sir. Oh, you didn't see it? Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. But that was thanks for the message, though. Yes, sir. I'm happy that that they brought that back. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, shit. No point in getting accounts then. Straight to funded. Straight to funded. So you said you're green on top one? Let's go, man. Let's go. That's how we milk these firms, bro. Just stick base hits, man. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Sir. Is market making new highs? Wow. Big buzz.
We took that liquidity at 316.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we heading up to I think previous day's high, 383 at least. And then anything above that, I happen to look at another chart other than this, so I can't even. Oh, let me see. Look at a daily. Or maybe at a 4 hour. Let me look at a 1 hour. Let me look at okay. Yeah, that's 383. The other ones. Oh, let me not burn this shit. Hold on. But yeah. Sounds like everyone did good today. That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Love those days. Love those days. Yep. Yeah. I definitely can say this though. I really think they're gonna change the rules at some point. Oh, shit. Nah. Nah. Yeah. Free bread. Give me that. Let me get that.
Is that what they
Yeah.
call a buffer? Right.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hmm?
That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. What you need help with? Homework? What? With a game? I'm gonna buy you a game? Oh my god. All right. What game? What's the name of it? The what? Hunter Call of the what? Of the Wild? I never heard of that. All right. Yeah, once I finish this, I got you. Fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my fault. I thought I muted myself. My fault.
You good, bro? You
Oh,
good?
over here, got me buying games and shit.
We're going Fort.
Yo, this little boy lives on Minecraft now too. And I was telling him, I go, yo, I'm gonna sweat in Fortnite. He was like, yeah, right. I was like, nah, I suck. Oh my god,
Crazy,
bro.
huh?
This shit's funny. Uh, this shit's hilarious. Nah, bro. So Wayne needs to be Minecraft. Oh yeah, I didn't see it, but I saw the trailer. I think. Wow.
So cool.
Wow, bro. Want these eggs? Yo, y'all heard of that game? The Hunter, whatever. You have it? You said you have it or you
Hunter.
haven't? Oh. Oh, okay.
What is
Yeah,
it
he
called?
said,
Hunter what?
I don't even know. Seb, what was the name of that game? The Hunter Call of the Wild?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Oh.
It's about hunting, bro. Like just hunting, but it's like an open world. You could like you're a hunter, and then you got this open world, and you got.
Oh, you really know the game. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can
Apparently that's the
build your
game I gotta
house and
buy.
stuff like that. They got. It's a nice little game.
So you played it before?
Haven't played it, but I've seen it.
Like the trailers and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The boy stay on board, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I fuck with that, bro. Yeah, I fuck with it. Yeah, those games are badass, bro. Yeah, for the time when they came out, hell yeah. There's some games that graphics are fucking just amazing. I think I'm gonna stay out the market. I guess I only have what like a couple minutes, maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm green. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. And guess what? Unfortunately, there are probably some people in the group that was short.
Yeah.
Damn. And still short.
Yeah.
That's the worst part about this game, man. Because we've all been. I mean, I know I've been there. I know no one's immune to that shit. Where you
Mm.
just the please come back, please. Right, come back, please,
Yeah.
John. Man,
Not gonna happen.
nobody's immune to that shit. Even fucking hedge funds. Man, they get clapped, and when they get clapped, they just go, man, they go full tilt to a point where they got to close up shop, and there's no money to return to investors. Government bailout, bro, it's so crazy. Even hedge funds, even big banks get clapped. Crazy. Oh, oh, oh my God. Boy was getting clapped. Yep. Hell yeah. It's straight putting plays on Bitcoin, bruh. Yeah, yo, you ever heard of the rogue trader? There was a dude in London. He got a job as a trader on the floor. There's a movie about it. You saw it? Yeah, it's something like that. And then I think he ended up he he put on some orders, and I guess he was supposed to close out the trade or something, but he told the accountant, he was like, hey, write this in the books, because the books had to be sent to like the central office. And so he had the accountant there like put fake, accounting info and shit. And so, but the trade was still over. I think he wasn't along, and he kept adding to the position every day in the futures market for this bank, taking the bank funds, because the bank had like given him 100 million to trade because he did pretty good once. So they gave him some funds, and then he was trading, and then he went long. The market was dumping, and he kept adding, and I know the accountant was like, "Hey, did you pull up this trade? Like, what's the order for the close?" He's like, "Nah, just say that it was closed out at this price, and then we went short." And so he eventually, the market kept falling, and his position was so large that they started getting margin called, and the bank started calling like, "Hey, what's up with this position? It's open." And he was like, like basically just getting clapped, and eventually, hold on, eventually he left. He tried to fly away. He tried to book a flight and leave, but they caught him in the airport. And then the next morning, or that morning, the company went under. They filed bankruptcy because of that open position. Because he put on $100 million trade, and I think the trade was so far against him that it was like a $6 billion loss. And the only way for the firm to capitalize on that was, or the only way for them to meet the margin call was to sell assets, but they didn't have assets to sell, so they had to file bankruptcy, and that bank went under. I think it was called something Bank of New York. It's based on a true story. The name of the movie is called The Rogue Trader. It is free on YouTube. Yeah. Mm. Oh, nah, I didn't know about this. Then what else happened? Oh, wait, you know the guy from Japan or someone else? Oh, from London. Okay. Okay. I may or may not know that story. I might not know that story. I don't know, but it sounds familiar. But you found it already? Good shit. Okay. Okay, word. Yeah. We'll grind up. Nah, not yet. Hold on. I'm in the about to go. I'm about to take a look. What's up? Close your door. How's the market looking? Low chug?
Like it's still trying to trap everybody in their moments.
Low chug.
Yeah, it got to like a big dump quick and then just recover real quick, and now we chop back at it.
Right.
I mean, eventually, we're gonna go this 341.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take it down.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Probably gonna fall here for a little bit. Come back and test this 285.
I'm doing.
Trapping everybody. Hold on, chill. Liquidation occurred. Order. Yeah, that's. Oh no, there's 340. Oh, get them accounts, boy.
Bruh, that shit was hilarious. Oh my God.
There's that bus candle. 340, 350.
When you take your wife's credit card and load up 20 funded accounts,
Hey,
bruh.
It's
market
the same as a
order.
purse.
Market order.
It's the same as a purse.
Order.
This is you guys do that.
Like, that's just devious work, bro.
Uber. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I see. I see the market moving up. Are they near that level? The three.
Yeah.
Serge, you got the previous day's level on yours. Scrunch the price down right quick. No. Oh well. Yeah. I was gonna say you didn't have to change the time frame, but that's all good. Yeah, that's that.
Right here, right here.
They go to that spot.
Surge.
Yo, Serge. What? Go back to your other time frame you had, and now just Okay, there you go. Let's go into that little situation. There you go. Y'all in Fortnite?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on after I cook this food. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yes, sir. You just the button, just wow. Oh,
Crowns. Oh, fuck, I fell. Oh, they're right here. They're right here. They're right here. We're here. Yeah, they're here, bro. I see the steps. Taxi's over here. Yeah. You know what I don't have? Fucking bullet. Oh, fuck, I fell. This motherfucker threw me.
You got clapped?
All right, boy. I'll see you tomorrow. Time for work.
Okay, bro.
It's good.
You got him? Yes, sir. 383.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
Right.
No, he's gonna pick up his friend, bro. Okay, Ben. Yeah, no. Drop his ass. Oh, here. I'm gone. I'm
Boy said he out of
gone.
there.
Oh, bro.
Damn.
Oh, come on. Where's another one, Serge? Right here. Look at this fucker. Do I have any meds? All right.
Y'all getting clapped? Damn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this is done. Fuck me.